Good day, YouTube. I want to share with you a very important topic. I could say I love my family, and I do. 100%. My wife, my son, my daughter, my son-in-law, my daughter-in-law, and my 2 grandchildren. And I love them. To me, at my age, it is the highlight. My family, first and foremost, always, is my happiness. Of course, there's other things, my health, God, and the list goes on and on. I have a lot of things to be grateful and happy about and blessed. But I want to share with you why I'm sharing this topic. This is my estate plan. I've been married 26 years, and I handle all of the finances. I've always done the finances. I keep my wife in the know. I always collect her input, and I give her updates as needed. But what if something were to happen to me today? Because like I said, I pay all the bills and manage the funds, and that information has to be shared. So what I've done, it's called Hugo and Julia's important documents. This is my estate plan, also my wife's, and it has 10 tabs. Let me read the tabs to you. Number 1 is bills. Number 2, property taxes. Number 3, thrift savings plan, which is our investments. Number 4, life insurance and survivor's benefit insurance. Number 5, my DD Form 214s, which I have a few, and that is because my wife is going to need that. Number 6, proof of payment for this house. We can say it's paid off, but do we have proof? If we don't, it's going to be a headache for her if something were to happen to me. Number 7, my will. Number 8, my eligibility for my pension in the Air Force Reserve in 6 years. Number 9, marriage certificate. And number 10, my final wishes. So why did I do this? Like I said just a moment ago, if something were to happen to me, I want to bless my wife and my legacy in the sense that I don't want them to be sad. Of course they're going to be sad, but confused when it comes to important things like this. I told my wife, if you know how to read, pull this out of the safe, execute the plan. So number 1, when it says bills or expenses, and it has the website to go to, the phone number, and the login information for our expenses, which is cable, internet, phone, water, electricity. It also has, that's it, those are expenses. Next is our bank information. It tells you who to call, the account information, the password. Last thing on here is the property taxes, which we pay. Next is number 2, what is that? Property taxes. How much we pay, when we pay it, where to pay it. We pay it in full once a year. We receive the bill, we can split it in 2. Everything is detailed in here, but we pay it in full. It has an example of what it looks like, proof that we've paid it for the year. Number 3 is thrift savings plans, our investment. It has our account information and who's the beneficiary. That is my wife. It has the phone number, and it has 100% beneficiary here. Here's the proof. Everything is on here. Number 4 is our life insurance. This is what I want to spend an extra moment. And don't think that all of this was created at our first year of marriage, because our first year of marriage, I wasn't thinking about this. I didn't know about this. This is called growth and paying attention and making adjustments. But life insurance is very important. Now, my wife and I are empty nesters. If you have a family, I want you to spend some time thinking about getting life insurance. If you don't, you have to have life insurance. Of course, life insurance is, let's say you have a couple and one of the individuals dies. That life insurance is there to supplement the income that is lost, especially if you have children. You have to do this. The younger you are and healthier, the better. The older and not in good health, it's going to be very expensive. So spend some time on life insurance. Number 5 is my DD Form 214s when I was in the Air Force. I have 3 of them. The VA will need this because my wishes are, and I'll get to that number 10 in just a moment. What my wishes are, I'll share with you. But they're going to need this DD Form 214. If you are a service member, a former service member, you better have this form because it entitles you to either benefits or proof that you served. Gosh, there's a lot of information here. Look at this. That was number 5. Number 6 is proof that this house is paid for. Because if my wife wants to sell this, they're going to say, how much is owed? Oh, nothing. It's paid. Do you have proof? Oh, no, I don't. Well, yes, we do. It's right here. And all my wife has to do is read. Number 7 is my will and last testament. This is very important. You should have a will. And if you want to take it a step further, you should have an estate plan, which you're going to have to pay for because that identifies everything. So what would happen if my wife were to leave before me? The answer is then I would have to make adjustments here. Easy. Update, because next is me. If something happens to me, we want this property to go to our son and our daughter, and they're going to have to make an agreement on to keep it and sell it and split it, or somebody buys each other out. There's also, for me, actions to take because I was in the Air Force, and all it is a checklist. It's like 10 pages, but somebody created this, and it's easy. Next is my pension for the Air Force Reserve. It says that I will get my benefits. My wife has to call that phone number, Air Reserve Personnel Center, and say, hey, Hugo passed away, and she'll get her benefits immediately. Next is our marriage certificate, because a lot of people need that. And then the final thing is my final wishes. Here's also the life insurance paperwork. My final wishes: I want to be cremated. I want my ashes to be buried at the Pikes Peak National Cemetery, which is maybe 5 miles from here. Here's what I want my tombstone to read. U.S. Air Force Hugo, my date of birth, my date of death, husband, father, airman, and I want it to say nap time. That's kind of like a joke, but I want it to say nap time with the epaulets. Or I think that's how you pronounce it, ... In my case, I want ... 4, because that is code for myself, my wife, my son, my daughter. And it says, make it happen. And I put a happy face there for my wife if I go first. It is important for you to have your plan, communicate your plan, tell your spouse where this is kept, and that is the ultimate gift that you can give your family. Yes, we tell our family we love them daily, and we show it through actions, but this is a huge blessing. Who taught me this? Several people did. My mom, who passed away on Valentine's Day in 2017, had hers. I flew out to Los Angeles. My nephew said, Theo, this is for you. I read it, everything was there, and I executed that. And then a lot of people in the Air Force as well. I've been mentored officially and unofficially by really good people. I hope that that's the case with you. Take it step by step. If you have questions where I can help you, reach out to me. My email is on my YouTube channel, yourmilitarymoney@gmail.com. I will make another video. I have so many topics where I can help you, and that's coming. I'm going to take a road trip. I'll be in Las Vegas in 2 days, visiting my brothers, my friends. When I say brothers, it's 2 guys. I consider them brothers, and we haven't done this in many years. I'm going to catch up with them. Have a great day.